Greetings, everyone. The purpose of this brief video is for me to make just a few comments about this last week's assignment, Leadership Theories Continued, and to talk with you just briefly about the next week of work on Jim Collins' ideas on leadership, and just a little bit about the Leadership Project. So, to begin with this last assignment, I really appreciate the content of your reports and your comments to one another this last week on leadership theories. Several different kinds of theories were highlighted in your posts and your comments, and as I've said in my general feedback comments this week, there's no right or wrong theory. What works is really what works for you. I've provided some generic thoughts about the types of theories of research in my general feedback comments this week, and they're very, very brief, but really I want to just emphasize to you that you really don't need to become an expert on each one of the theories of leadership. That's not the purpose of this course. You just need to know that there are a variety of ways or theories that exist to examine leadership, and that leadership is examined through several different kinds of lenses. Now, please note that, as I've said before, and I'll say again, make sure you take a look at the questions that I post in your discussion threads each week. My Grade Center comments, any Grade Center comments that I make, the general feedback that I will post in the feedback link in each module for each week's assignment, and the video. By watching these videos and by reading those comments, I think it will help provide you some direction for this class anyway. Okay, this next week then, we'll begin our focus on specific ideas about what leaders actually do. You'll be reading and thinking about Jim Collins' ideas on leadership. The reading material for this next week's discussion board assignment is in the printed portion of our course pack. There's kind of a lot of reading, but I think it's fairly easy reading. I would also encourage you to visit Jim Collins' website, as noted in the assignments link for this next discussion board assignment. Note that this research information that you'll be reading is a result of some extensive research that Jim Collins and his associates completed in businesses over a period of years. Essentially, what they did is they looked at businesses that they considered great, or businesses that were very, very effective, and businesses that were less effective over time. And they found some really interesting kinds of differences in the leadership of those businesses, the communication strategies within the businesses, and the kinds of things that really took place. So that's what this is all about. I'd encourage you to pay particularly close attention to the notion of level 5 leadership, and how level 5 leadership differs from the kinds of leadership that was seen in businesses that did not really do quite as well as the businesses that had level 5 leaders. That's a pretty significant finding in Jim Collins' research, and one of the major tenets of what that research is all about. So, be thinking about Jim Collins' leadership. Again, pay particular attention to level 5. I think you'll see some really interesting things there in terms of leader behaviors. Also note that I've extended the time for you to enroll in TaskStream. I've moved that into Module 2 at this point. I should have the necessary information about a code for you to enroll in TaskStream. I've not received that yet, but hopefully I should have that within the next week. And so once I get that information, I'll be sure and pass that along to you. Also, I would encourage you to take a look at the tab on the left side of our Blackboard site on the Leadership Project. There are some required interviews that you need to be thinking about, and you need to complete some interviews and send a summary of some information to me in about a week, by Friday, February 11th, as a matter of fact. And so if you have questions about that project, be sure and let me know. Again, I hope you all have a great week. We're starting to really explore what I consider to be the meat of leadership over the next few weeks. I hope that will be interesting for you. And also, you'll be thinking about your leadership project, where you're going to practically apply the kinds of things that you'll be learning in this class. Again, don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions about the leadership project or about anything else related to this class. So have a great week, everyone. Take care.